But anyway, it is time for our morning conversation today. Yeah. And I felt that it's important that we talk about this, considering that the results have come out, KCSE results. And here's why I'm saying that we need to talk about this, because every single year when these results come out, you hear stories, and there are kids who did well, but you hear stories of kids who did not do well and being too hard on themselves because of how they performed in KCSE. And their parents, I'm sorry to say this, who go so hard on their children because they did not get a grade that they desired. And so you find, you hear cases of children who have committed suicide. You hear stories of children who are beaten because they failed exams. You hear stories of children who are just treated very differently just because they did not perform very well in those exams. And I don't want to take away anything from those that did. Yes, we all congratulate those that passed their exams. But for those who didn't, this morning I want you to give them a boost. You give them a word of encouragement. For those who did not perform well in KCSE, imagine everything ends up working out. You may sit down and think it's the end of the world, but it's not. How would you encourage those students who have not performed so well on KCSE this year? It's what I want to talk about this morning, because there's so many kids right now who are going to be put through a very hard time, either by their parents, either by relatives, just simply because they did not perform well. Give me a call, 0711 046 105. And in fact, if you're a person who did not perform well in KCSE, but you ended up being okay, your life ended up being exactly or even better than what you expected it to be, please give me a call and share your story so that you can encourage another child out there who's probably thinking like right now, oh my God, what am I going to do? I love this tweet from Kevin Mwangi. He's saying, passing examinations is not a guarantee for success and a good life. Let nobody discourage you if you failed. Dream on. Life is not just about a result slip. I love that. I absolutely love that statement. Life is not about a result slip. And I know yesterday, I don't want to take anything away from those who have passed their exams, those who got A's. Congratulations to you. And I'm sure your parents are very proud. But yet those kids who did not make it, who did not perform as well as they wanted to. And that's what I want to talk about this morning, because I hope this year we won't hear cases of students who are committing suicide, parents treating their children like pariahs because they did not pass an exam. It used to happen to a lot of us growing up. You fail an exam, you can't even show your face at home. Nivita, let's please stop this. I understand if a child did not perform as they expected, but that does not mean their life is over. That does not mean they cannot make something constructive out of their life. So this morning, I want you to encourage a student out there who's probably sitting down and feeling, oh my God, maisha yangu kwisha sasa. I did not pass KCSE, so kwisha maneno. How can you encourage them? And if you did not pass your KCSE exams, but you still made something out of your life, can you give me a call and share your story so that another child out there can sit down and feel like, you know what, if he could do it or she could do it, then I can do it too. 0711 046 105. Talk to me.
Wale ambao walianguka, unajua kuna vitu mingi mtu utaweza fanya ili ujimudu kwa maisha.
Yes.
Sio lazima upite mtihani, uende university, alafu ndio ufanye upite kwa maisha ya leo.
That's very true.
Sasa na watakia wale ambao walianguka mtihani, waende wajitafutie maisha. Kama watapata middle level colleges,
yes,
waende wasome, watakuja kuwa watu wa maana kwa maisha ya baadaye.
Asante sana.
I just want to say that it's not the end of the road.
You can still make something out of your life.
Precisely. They have opportunities. There are many colleges. They will go and perfect, and they will end up employing the A students. So they have to be encouraged. They have to be very strong. And there is more to life than academics. We've had sportsmen doing very well in this country, making the country very proud.
Very true.
There's a lot they can do. There are many opportunities out there.
Sawa. Thank you so much for those words, Parents who condemn their children because they did not perform in KCSE. Naanza kuchapa mtoto, na wengine mnafukuza watoto simply because they did not pass an exam. That is not the way to go. Trust me. Because I'm one of those believers who your exam does not determine the direction your life will take. So I want you this morning to encourage a child who may be sitting down and thinking, I am now a failure because I did not pass my KCSE. Share your story, 0711 046 105. I want you to take a listen to this gentleman. He had such an interesting thing to tell me this morning.
I was telling you that performing or not performing the exams is not the end of the world.
That's true.
And for me, actually, I didn't perform well in high school.
Mm-hmm.
That led me to have a commotion with my parents.
Yes.
And I was kicked out of the house.
Yes.
And from there, I came to Nairobi for my first time ever in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sleeping on the street.
Okay.
From there, I decided to do the hawking in Nairobi.
Uh-huh.
Sell the peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
And I rented my first house in Mathare. South. And my eating was on a 10 shilling fee per day, but the rest of my money I was gaining, it was for saving.
Yes.
After that, I decided to do a course, a technical course.
Yep.
And from there, that was back in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
From there up to now, I have been managed to have my own businesses which are going on.
Yes.
I'm employed. I'm starting my own company.
Yes.
For starting. So what I was saying, it is not the end of the world for those students who didn't perform, and it's not the end of the world for those who perform.
Okay, my brother. I want to thank you so much for that story, eh?
Yes.
Are you hearing that? From being kicked out of the house to owning his own company. Na munasumbua watoto hapa unasema ati hukupita bure wewe. Hapana, that's not the way to go. I want to take your final thoughts on our morning conversation today. It's all about encouraging those young people that may not have performed well in their KCSE exams. We hear it every year. We've heard of cases where children have been kicked out of their homes because they didn't pass. You hear stories of parents telling children at ulianguka sasa wewe kwenda utafute maisha huko. Instead of encouraging that child, you condemn them. So this morning I want someone to encourage a child, a candidate who sat their KCPE exams. They did not perform well. And they are feeling like, oh my God, my world is over right now. 0711 046 105, eh? Talk to me.
Okay, mimi nilianguka KCSE.
Mm-hmm.
Kuanguka sana nilipata C+.
Okay.
But sisters walipata A.
Your sisters walipata A?
Yeah, my step sisters walipata so wawili.
Uh-huh.
But nyumbani ilikuwa hell.
What happened?
My stepdad aliniambia kwani kazi yangu ilikuwa tu kukula, kulala na hakuna kitu yenye nilikuwa nafanya.
Wow. But you still managed to make something out of your life.
Saizi mimi ndio nafanya vizuri kuwaliko.
Mm-hmm.
Hao walienda university waka-engage in drugs. Saizi wote ni drug addict.
Mm-hmm.
But I thank God. Saizi mimi ndio ninasimamia nyumbani.
Very good for you, and I hope your story encourages another candidate today who may be feeling bad.
So kwa maparents wenye wana discourage watoto wao kufanya vizuri wasifanye hivyo. Kila mtu Mungu amemplania kitu yake.
Sawa sawa. Asante sana for that, eh?
I want to encourage those students. Even me, I failed my KCSE.
Uh-huh.
But I get an admission at one of the universities that with a certificate.
Yes.
But let me tell you, Maina, there are some units we do. It's a common unit. We did, even people are doing diploma, people are doing degree and certificate. Mm-hmm. And let me tell you, they are getting, what they get is...
That's very true.
You get them getting zeros. And you get even... I'm talking out of experience. I get that out of that. So, then they are getting... The one got is they are getting zero something. So I want to encourage them, even if they fail the exam.